The man on the wheelchair is Mr. Wang, who's 102 years old. He's just visited a doctor accompanied by Miss Lai, his caregiver and wife, since the beginning of the year. He's ferried out by a small crowd as soon as he exits. Miss Lai screams. Police arrive soon amid the scuffle. The caregiver seems to have sustained injuries and is sent to ER. Turns out the small crowd waiting outside the hospital to fetch Mr. Wang is his children and grandchildren. It's their now or never moment to get the elderly man back under their hood. The Wangs were in for a shock when the youngest son found out in January that the elder Mr. Wang got married to his caregiver of 17 years without their knowledge. They believe Miss Lai was after their father's massive fortune and are now accusing her of confining him in his apartment. The children say Miss Lai had blocked all forms of contact they could possibly have with their father, from phone calls to physical visits. They even got the police involved last month, but to no avail, which is why they've decided to get him in person. The family finally gets their father onto the car with them. They're relieved that he's back in person.
Of course I'm happy, especially since Lunar New Year is coming up. She's held my father hostage. On the other day, she wouldn't even open the door, so I filed a report at the Zhongshan 2nd Police Station for the offense of forcing on her part. How dare she prohibit me from having contact with my own father?
The Wangs are happy that their father could rejoin the family for Lunar New Year. They're now suing Miss Lai and seeking to obtain guardianship of their father, which they had applied for before the marriage was registered.
Our colleagues arrived at Mr. Wang's residence earlier and determined that the conflict between the two parties concerns the right of guardianship. That will be up to the two parties to settle.
The Wangs have decided that physically getting their father back was the only way to see him again. However, the legal battle with a surprise mother-in-law has only just begun.